Hey, what's going on? Chris here. Want to bring you all an update today of LTC BTC. Right now we're at 6,752 Satoshis. We're down 0.98%. What I wanted to do today with you was go over the double bottom scenario that we were talking about 2 or 3 days ago, and we want to see if it's still in play, what's happening right now. We're going to look at some of the moving averages, and we're also going to talk about the downtrend that we are trying to break out of. That downtrend we've been in was over 5 months long, until we started to flatten out right here. So guys, that was a beautiful example of an intermediate term downtrend, and now we're trying to change that with that double bottom or that rounded bottom. So if you get something from these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into this. So guys, as we were talking about changing the trend, it's all about looking at these trends. Remember, I've been telling you, trends first, these higher highs and higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows. That's what you want to pay attention to first, and then you want to get into the moving averages, and then you want to get into the candle formation, support, resistance, trend lines, all that type of stuff, and then you want to get into your indicators, the RSI, the MACD, that type of stuff. You never just want to buy something because you're getting a bullish indicator. Always look for that price action back and forth and determine what type of trend you're in. So right now what's happening for us is we're moving sideways, and the reason why we've kind of been anticipating more of a move to the upside than to the downside is due to the fact of this divergence and this flattening out that we've had. So as price was going down, as you can see here guys, our RSI is having higher lows, and it was actually going up, so we were gaining strength. Do you see that right here? Higher lows. So this is the trend line that we want to keep intact right there. Now as we look at this, what's happening with the moving averages, they're flattening out, and moving averages are not as valuable when you're moving sideways as they are when you're trending. Moving averages are to capture that trend for you, whether it be in the short term or the long term. But what's going on with Litecoin right now, we broke up above our 50-day moving average in pink, which we were below for a long time, guys. We really had a lot of fight with it. This was about the only time we broke out through it here, a little bit here, but other than that, this entire downtrend for almost 5 months, we were below it. So it's obviously a significant indicator. And what's going on now is we're bouncing back and forth in this channel between, we'll call it 6,126 Satoshis to 7,785, but we're still up above this 50-day moving average as well as this 20 EMA. And you can see we have a lot of fight right here. We basically have a long leg doji taking place on top of this 50-day moving average. So what we're trying to see if is this is a spot where we're going to set a higher low, then we can come up here and kind of target one of these areas, maybe around that 7,785. First, obviously, you have to get through these little highs here in the macro. So this is going to be a high I'd look at 7,081, and then I'd probably look up around that 7,785 if this is going to continue. And what we had here was a nice double bottom. You can see right here we hit, and then we had over a month, about a month and a half's band, and we hit again, and we had a bullish Harami pattern right here, and that's kind of set us off in a high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We're going to see if we can set a higher low and then try to make that next move up, or if we're going to lose this 50 and start rolling over. If we start rolling over, I'm going to look for support around 6,382, and then I'd look down around that 6,126 again. I think that'll be significant. You can also see the volume in this little retracement that we are having here was starting to swell. So let's see today with the candle close if we can close up above it and get a bullish candlestick pattern formation off this so we can make a nice move to the upside, guys. That's what I'm looking at right now. And I didn't want to make this a long video. I just wanted to point this out. This 50-day moving average, we need to hold this. We need to set this higher low, and we need to get this moving. Right now, the RSI is at 50. So remember, we take a look at this. We're pointed down right now. We're losing strength. We're going to have to see if we find support somewhere in here, and then we can come up here and maybe make that higher high. But right now it's just being cautious and seeing what we do with these moving averages, and if we're going to find that higher low so we can make a higher high, or if we're going to start dropping back down and testing that bottom part of the channel. So that's what we're in right now, is that trading channel. So if you guys get something out of this, you like me covering LTC BTC, let me know down low. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate you all being here with me today. Happy Friday to you. Just really pay attention to this stuff, guys. I'll do the best that I can to bring these to you fast, efficiently, and show you my upside and my downside targets. God bless you all. Take care.